This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes.
We show up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today we are talking about Call of Duty's Modern Warfare's classified section, also known as a Battle Royale mode, coming very soon. And if you guys are new to this channel and you guys want to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty's Modern Warfare news, then please hit that subscribe button as we are getting closer to 30,000 subscribers. Guys, I'm back. Yes, I am back. I had 2 videos copyright striked via Activision for showing you guys different videos and images about this classified section, also possibly known as Call of Duty Warzone. This is not information that we stole. This is not information that was owned. This was information that is technically protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, which allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So in this video, I will not be showing you guys any images or any videos. You will just have to trust that people like me, the Gaming Revolution, Prestigious Key, and Skizzle Axe are all giving you accurate information. There has been a ton of leaks that we have covered, and just recently the videos that were taken down, 2 were copyright striked, which made me take down a 3rd one, and it basically covered details about how this game mode is going to work, but I'm not going to be showing you guys any images or videos this time, as I promised I wouldn't, as I am waiting for a reply fighting these copyright strikes. There's a lot to this game mode, and I won't be able to get it all in this video, so for those of you that were able to watch some of the last few videos, it might be a repeat for you, but this is information I want to get out there. I want to explain how this game mode is going to work. First, we are going to talk about the public match options, such as player count and max health. Then we're going to talk about the private match options, how you can respawn, plunder, and the gulag. And if we have time, we will get into armor, missions, loot, and other miscellaneous things about this game mode. As you guys know, this map is 2 to 3 times bigger than Blackout. It will have many different sections throughout the map. It'll have an airfield, boneyard, dam, downtown, gulag. There's a lot. But one of the first things I want to get into is the default options for a public match. Now, it is known that there is a player count of 200. Some people have been able to get into this classified area in Modern Warfare, and it does say that it is a player count of 200. There's also going to be a solos, duos, trios, and squads modes. You will be dropping out of an AC-130, which I'm pretty sure we all got that from the cutscene at the beginning of Season 2. There will be a pre-game lobby free-for-all, and you will also have a max health of 150 and a last stand health of 100. That's right, you get last stand, and it looks like the person who is going to be able to pull out a weapon while a teammate is down is the person reviving you. So if you are in last stand, the person who is reviving you will be able to pull out their pistol and to defend the area while they get you up. Now, it only takes 7 seconds to get you up, but they have 60 seconds to get to you before you die. And once you are revived, you will have a health of 30. There's also going to be friendly fire turned on, but there is a punish limit of 2 players. Once you kill 2 players on your team, you will start getting punished just like you do in multiplayer. And there's also going to be private matches. That's right, private matches, but it's going to work differently than Blackout. At least within private matches for this game, you will be able to control the circle from the start of the game mode, so you can choose a smaller area to land, have the circle already kind of closed in, so if, let's say, you and 80 of your friends want to play the game, you'll be able to just like choose a city or an area and go from there, which is really smart. Now, let's say your teammate is trying to pick you up but doesn't make it. He lets you die. How do you respawn after you die? Well, you can respawn from respawn tokens. Now, these can be looted. They're around the map, but after one use, respawn tokens are disabled for that player. But to respawn a teammate, you need to obtain a respawn token, then drop your teammate's down body near an ambulance. And I'm sure you guys have seen ambulances all over multiplayer. St. Petrograd is a great example. And once the body is dropped at the ambulance, the player will enter the gulag queue for a chance to win a 1v1 and respawn into the match. Yes, that's right. There is a gulag 1v1 when you die for a chance to come back into the game. Now let's talk a little bit more about the gulag. It is a prison camp, and when enabled, players have the chance to respawn back into the match by winning a 1v1 fight. The Gulag acts as a King of the Hill style gauntlet, meaning players in the Gulag queue will spectate the players who are currently fighting in the Gulag. There will be a countdown on the screen indicating how many rounds are left until you fight. And while you're waiting to fight and you're watching other people fight, you're going to be able to place bets using your plunder on those players. And every once in a while, a jailbreak happens and it kicks all players out of the Gulag back into the match. Basically like a horde of zombies, but it's all players trying to win. Now, I said you're going to be able to bet on players using Plunder. What is Plunder? Well, Plunder is going to basically change the way Battle Royale is played, and it is going to make this mode everything it can be, and I'm so excited for it. So what is it? What is Plunder? It is an in-game currency. Consider it like dollars. You earn Plunder by completing missions and eliminating enemies, and you can also purchase game-changing items at Plunderbox locations such as like gas masks and airstrikes. You can also collect Plunder and turn it into XP by depositing it into ATM machines located throughout the game, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these on multiplayer as well. Again, St. Petrograd, great example. The player who collects the most plunder in a match will be named the best plunderer, and there's also a minimum amount of plunder required before depositing it into a bank. What? Deposit into a bank? What does that mean? Well, like I said with the ATM, you can take your plunder, bring it to an ATM, and divert it into XP, or you can deposit it into the bank and basically upload your plunder before you leave the game so it's saved. Seems easy, but when a player enters a bank, the bank alarm will sound, alerting all other enemies in the vicinity that, hey, there's people in the bank and they got enough plunder to deposit, we should go kill them. So you got to be aware. Now, you can always find plunder from eliminated enemies, but they expire after some time, so you want to make sure you get to those bodies fairly quickly. Now, I said you will also be able to earn plunder by doing missions. So what kind of missions are there? Well, Battle Royale features missions which can be looted finding tablets just like iPads, and only one mission can be active for a squad at a time, and there are currently 6 different missions. There's Tracked, there is Timed Run, there's Assassination, there's Scavenger Hunt, Domination, and Random. Now, there's only a few descriptions here. One for Assassination is you have to eliminate a specific player, and there's Scavenger Hunt, which is collect scavenger crates, and then there's Domination, which is capture domination points, just like Ground War. So Assassination, for example, is going to be a mission that will give you a contract, and there's a specific player on this map, so one of the 200, that you have to kill for some plunder. If you do not kill them in time, you do not get the plunder, and if they die before you get to them, you might get a consolation plunder as an award. When a mission is started or completed, the entire squad will be notified by an on-screen message. And speaking of notifying the entire squad, there's also going to be a feature in the game, just like Fortnite, where you are going to be able to point at a specific area on the map, do a call out to where it tells your teammates where you're looking and where you're calling people out, and it'll show a beam of light on the area that you've pointed out. Sorry, I've said pointed out a lot, but let's move on. There's going to be different loot around the game, and they're going to have different rarities, such as white, green, blue, purple, and gold. White being uncommon and gold being very rare. White is not going to have any attachments, and gold is going to be full of attachments. Now, you're going to be able to find and buy attachments all throughout the map. And if you happen to find an attachment that does not fit your weapon, you'll still be able to put it into your backpack. And yes, you'll be able to buy backpacks that are going to have limited inventory space, so you're going to have to make sure you use your plunder wisely on what you're going to be buying. Now, all weapons, attachments, equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks will be from multiplayer, so it will be pretty familiar to you. Now, you will also be able to loot gas masks, vests, helmets, bandages, ammo, backpacks, portable defibrillators, and plunder. You will not be able to carry 2 of the same weapons in this game, and you will not be able to pick up armor that is at a lower level than the one you currently have equipped. So if you have a level 2 on and you try to pick up a level 1, it will not let you because your level 2 armor is stronger. And there's also going to be armor plates throughout the map to help you repair your armor, just like Blackout. There will also be supply crates speckled throughout the game that will contain potentially valuable equipment or items. Fuck, words are hard. Now, I did mention there was going to be different types of armor in the game. There was going to be ballistic vests and helmets, and there's going to be 3 different types. Now, for helmets, level 1 will reduce headshot damage by 15, level 2 will reduce headshot damage by 30, and level 3 will reduce headshot damage by 30 as well, but will also reduce the effect of flash and concussion grenades. And then there is the ballistic vest, which level 1 will absorb 50 damage, level 2 ballistic vest will absorb 150 damage, and level 3 vest will also absorb 150 damage, but also increases healing item usage by 25. Now guys, that's about all the information I have in this video about how this game mode is going to work. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys any images or videos that have been leaked. You're just going to have to take my word for it, just like the Gaming Revolution, Skizzax, Prestigious Key, that the information you are hearing is true. And the information you heard in this video has been available on the internet for the past few months by a known leaker and data miner, Siniscalo. If you guys are interested in anything more about this game mode and are interested in a part 2 or possibly part 3 to this video, then please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, as we are getting closer to 30,000 subscribers, and also hit that notification button for whenever notifications are working on YouTube, and leave a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. You guys always do. It's your boy Carbon. Peace.